Namaste everybody and good morning, and as you can see by the title, today is going to be a makeup video, and the lighting's so bad in here and the only way I can film is just in front of my hamster cages. Hopefully they don't wake up because of this, but anyway, before I start, disclaimer, I do have a few mosquito bites on my face. I can't cover them up because if you put makeup on top of an open wound, it's going to get infected. So today I'm doing a makeup tutorial on Bollywood stars when they're not on camera, or they're doing a very natural makeup look, so it's an everyday, but this is particularly inspired by one celebrity, Alia Bhatt. I think that's how you pronounce her name, but I respect her so much because I've seen her in a couple scenes. I'm not a big Bollywood fanatic because I don't understand Hindi very well. I don't get some of the plots because I'm not Indian, or maybe that's just everybody doesn't get the plots, but it's just funny. But I'm not gonna ramble on about why I don't get Bollywood and why I don't understand it, but she's a very good actress. She also is a avid speaker for vegetarianism, and I really appreciate that a Bollywood star would be that dedicated to being a vegetarian or being a vegan or being anything, any type of celebrity. I'm very proud when they start talking about that kind of stuff, because it's you get it, they actually get the connection between health and animal lives and everything. They get the connection. So anyway, I'm not gonna keep rambling on. Let's get to the makeup tutorial. So first off, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna moisturize my lips, and I'm actually gonna use this one. It's just a off-brand lip balm or chapstick. It's vegan because I had to purchase the off-brand one. I had to search all the ingredients. Anyway, I'm just gonna do that, and I also have my trusty mirror over here. You want to do this, we're gonna lay different lipstick on, and I'm tired of my lipstick being so hard to put on because of me being a dork and putting on the heavy stuff. My face is really dry at the moment because, yeah. So I'm gonna take my e.l.f. palette today. And what I've noticed about her makeup in particular, and a lot of other Bollywood actresses, is that they use just one shade on their eyes, and they maybe do a really light shade in the crease just to bring it out. So I'm gonna go through here, and I'm gonna pick a very lighter shade, very lighter. I'm going to put it in my crease. So I am going to pick this very light brown, which I normally put on my lid. I'm going to put that on my crease this time. Just to give it just a tiny bit of depth. I'm going to use my fingers. I'm just going to kind of fluff out the sides. And then for my lid, I am going to take, I think, the best color would actually be this kind of a shimmery shade, because I noticed that she has in other Bollywood actresses to kind of a highlight. It's a very light, shimmer, satin kind of finish thing. I'm not really 100% sure how to explain some of this makeup stuff because I don't watch a lot of makeup videos anymore. They all look sort of oh, agree with that, because I believe you should wear whatever the hell you want for your makeup. That's just my opinion. And I know I'm gonna get a lot of comments because Alia Bhatt, a lot of Bollywood stars, they don't wear the bindi. I, however, wear the bindi because of my spiritual and my religious practices. I wear the bindi. So I am not going to take it off just because a Bollywood actress does not wear it. But I still highly respect her. I'm not exactly sure what her religion is. Or anything like that. I don't know anything about really her personal life. Besides the fact that she's vegetarian, she's a very avid speaker for vegetarianism. I don't know. Next, I noticed that they do a lot of kajal. Even if they're out, just walking the streets, they wear kajal. Me, I love kajal, so I understand it. So I'm going to take my e.l.f. kajal, or kohl. It's also called kohl. pencil. I'm gonna put that on my lid, my bottom eyelash line. And I'm gonna put it slightly heavier than I normally do it. So I want to actually be 100% notice that I'm wearing cod gel. Normally I don't do that because you want to do it like yay thick. And if you're wondering why I use cod gel instead of normal eyeliner, it's because normal eyeliner sometimes bothers my contacts. I wear contacts. And I've noticed that this doesn't have nearly as much chemicals as a normal eyeliner does, which is very nice. So I'm gonna slightly line my lash line with this also. If you don't know, upper lash line's just right there. If you don't want to do it heavy, I'm only doing the outer part, like this, that part. I hope you know the amount of strength that I'm giving right now, because I really want to itch those bug bites. I have on my forehead, like I really want to itch them. So I'm like restraining myself, like, nope, get through this video. Can't itch them. So I've got my anti-itch stuff. And then I'm going to take this is a very light mascara by e.l.f. It's the volumizing mascara. All it does is it really darkens up your lashes. And me, I have I have really dark lashes. I still like to make mine black because mine are just not light brown. They're dark brown. They're not black. And I like to make them black. And I know that she's probably born with black eyelashes. So I'm going to put this on lightly just to make my eyelashes. And I really hope none of my roommates are up or here or sleeping because I'm trying to be loud as possible. And okay, next up. Me, sometimes she has a little bit of gloss, sometimes she doesn't. So I'm gonna see what it looks like without the gloss. It's called NYX Turn It Up lipstick, and it's in the shade number 5. It's by NYX Cosmetics. It's very cheap. It was like $3, I think, for this at Ulta. And also, I noticed, not just because I'm vegan, but I am wearing all cruelty-free makeup without, hurting the animals or hurting, like, anything. I don't like doing any of that stuff. Even when I go to the grocery store, people are like, oh my god, think about all the farmers, all the poor migrant farmers that are picking your seeds and your fruit. I always tend to go towards the ethically sourced vegetables, so I don't cause any more harm, and they're not as expensive as the other ones. Like, I go to the farmer's market, where there's just families picking vegetables, and so I don't cause any of those issues. I try to do that as much as possible, but like I said, there's always that time where, like, me, for instance, I once had to take antibiotics that contain gelatin from pigs, like bone, and I believe that you kind of sometimes have to. If that makes any sort of sense. Like, sometimes you have to do things that aren't vegan. Or I was vegetarian at the time. That was when I first started becoming vegetarian. Now I don't think I would do that unless I was really sick. But for me, like, I couldn't argue with the doctor. I was only like 13, so I'm trying to say that. Okay, now here's what it looks like with the gloss. It's a lot better. But what I'm trying to say is that sometimes there is a point here in America we don't have like 100% vegetarian medical things. And I'm kind of being a little more lenient than I used to be on the medical sides of things, because I know that my sister, she's vegetarian, but her pills that she takes they are not vegetarian. They have like okay, they're vegetarian, but they're not vegan, and she wants to eventually become vegan, right? They have like honey or something in it to keep the stuff together, and that hurts your feelings, and I'm just like, yo. So I'm trying to be a little more lenient on that kind of stuff, because I do believe that you should be as free from cruelty to animals as possible, but if you absolutely need something, like I mean like you're sick and you need to get antibiotics, but those antibiotics contain milk, they contain eggs, they contain something with animal products in it. There's really no point, you have to take it. But of course for me, if it contains gelatin, I will argue with the doctor and try to get me on a different type of pill. You know what I mean? But like I said, I am trying to be a little more lenient about that kind of stuff in my diet, because I know that eventually there's going to be a point where I become sick and blah blah blah. Okay, enough of that little rant in the video. Anyway, I really hope you enjoyed the makeup tutorial, and I just realized my bindy's kind of crooked. Fix it. So anyway, that's the end of the video. This is my Alia Bhatt, or if I pronounce her name really badly, correct in the comments. This is also like my everyday Bollywood makeup. You know, and it's really nice. Like, the only thing that's major is the kohl. I think I honestly might just wear this every day now. This will be my everyday makeup, so I keep wanting to burp. Sorry. I just had like a bunch of like almond butter toast this morning, and my body just wants to burp. So anyway, namaste, have a really good day. Subscribe, like, comment. I want to hear your comments. I want to get ideas from you guys. So anyway, bye-bye, and I'll see you guys in the next video.